Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. So 1-1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
And with that double, he's 2 for 2 and halfway to the cycle. Gave it a good ride, and that's the second time he's barreled up the ball. So he's seeing the ball really well. See if his teammates can pick him up and bring him home now.
Now at the plate, John Andrioli. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
As a former pitcher, I can tell you nothing is worse than having to battle not only the hitter, but the umpire as well. He didn't get some of the calls there, but there's nothing he can do about that now. Just got to go right after the next guy.
First baseman, number 17.
So digging in now, Tom Song. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Swing and a line drive. A leap here, but it ticks off his glove. And he'll reach first safely.
Attaboy, great job. Way to get on base.
So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. Settling in now, Sam Meredith. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Oh, and he struck him out. A big strikeout there with the bases loaded, and that's the first out of the inning. So stepping in, Len Peters. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score.
And this is a great example of what happens when you can't find the strike zone. The first walk of the inning.
Ready for another shot now. Randall McHenry, already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. The 0-1 delivery. Now a ball hit in the air to straightaway left. This is carrying well. Out of here. A solo shot here to left. Number 18 for him on the campaign, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
This is the first home run of the game, but the bats are definitely alive for both teams tonight. There have been a ton of hits already. These pitchers might want to duck and cover if things continue this way.
Coming to the plate again, Randall McHenry, as he'll bat for the second time in the inning.
The last at-bat, Matty B, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Oh, 0-1 count and the pitch. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. 4 runs here in this half inning. The 0-2 is a breaking pitch taken for a ball. 1-2.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
The 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Bird might try to make a play on it, but that's off the top of the home dugout, out of reach. Again, a 1-2. Marmolejo, the runner at third. Novoa over at second. Villalobos on at first with 2 down. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
I'll tell you, they're posting video game numbers here. I mean, that's their 11th run of the game, and they're showing no signs of slowing down. Just an absolute onslaught from this offense.
Now
stepping in and ready for another shot, John Andrioli. He singled his last time up. Runners on the move for second, but he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And strike 3 there as they'll finally work out of the inning as the side is retired. Coming to the plate now Randall McHenry, and we'll see if he can get something into the gap to make it interesting. He's had a great game so far, but needs the triple to complete a cycle. Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Popped him up. De Los Santos over to his right. And that ends the inning. Nothing doing here this half. 9-1-2 sketch. Striding in and working on a terrific performance in this one, Randall McHenry. And we'll see if he can put together a rare 5-hit performance here. Line drive to left. Elmore is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side.
Well, just another day at the office for these guys. That stretches their winning streak to 5, and they're playing well in all 3 phases of the game. Pitching,
4 hours
fielding, and hitting.
Minutes.
Who knows how long this will last?
Minor League Baseball. Next will be the designated hitter, Randall McHenry. He takes his first trip to the plate here, fresh off a 4-hit ball game a night ago. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. No balls and 1 strike. Comes set, and the 0-1. And they go away here. It's a called strike, 0-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. He's got it.
Hard 90, hard 90.
On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So no runs, no base hits, no errors. Stepping up to the plate, Randall McHenry.
Randall McHenry.
First pitch of the at-bat. On the ground is short. This could be 2. There's 1. On to first, and they turn the double play.
Oh, that's a rally killer right there. They were in great shape with 2 on and nobody out, but the double play is the last thing you want in that situation. Just a runner at third now, but there's 2 outs.
Leading off the inning, Randall McHenry, and they'll need him to get something going here.
It doesn't look very promising so far this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
First offering on its way. Fastball over the outside, but in there for a strike.
Not a bad idea right there. Make this guy work and see if he can throw the ball over the plate. Throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on base, and not a bad plan. Unfortunately, the pitcher came in with a strike on the first pitch.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Popped up. Shatner moving to his left, looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. Digging in, Randall McHenry. Fourth trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but you just have to let that get out of the way as best you can. You have to approach this at bat just like any other. Otherwise, you're just getting in your own way.
Rivera is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. So striding in, Randall McHenry. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Well, he had big aspirations behind that swing. Pretty obvious he was trying to put 4 runs on the board in a hurry.
Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Ripped down the line, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2.
That was a nasty pitcher's pitch right there. Most guys strike out on that one. He was able to scramble at a little bit and give him another chance, and hopefully this pitcher misses over the heart of the plate.
This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Lays off. 2-2 now.
This is a huge pitch right here. I don't think he wants to go 3-2 and have those runners be in motion. Look for him to be aggressive with what he thinks is his best pitch right now.
Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. 1 run scores. The runner from second crosses the plate. That makes it an 8-4 ball game.
Boy, talking about having ducks on the pond right there, D-Rose.
I know everybody wants to hit a home run. Those are the ones you remember. But without question, Dan, 2 out, 2 RBI knocks with runners in scoring position right there. You remember these knocks.
Stepping into the box, John Andrioli. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. 8-4 tonight. Trenton came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Billy Winslow earns his 3rd win of the year in relief.
Victorious Thunder, 8 runs.
The show's continuing coverage of Eastern League Baseball is on the air. Tonight we wrap up this 3-game series between the Trenton Thunder and the Flying Squirrels of Richmond. The Thunder aim to notch their 7th win. Now at the plate, Randall McHenry with 10 runs batted in on 5 hits in the series. He's a guy to keep an eye on in this one.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. 0-1 the count. Off the plate and in, hits a ball and a strike.
That's not an easy pitch to do anything with, right? 96 miles an hour in on the hands. You almost have to be looking for that pitch to be able to do anything with that.
Into center field, line drive, base hit.
I appreciate the moxie right there, but 3 fastballs at this level usually turns into a knock.
Digging in, John Andrioli. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. On the ground to the right side. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
You know, as a former infielder, Danny, they always say you can't be in two places at once, but you got to be a little frustrated right here that ball found the hole.
Yeah, that's a tough thing. You make a quality pitch and a guy shoots one through the right side, normally a vacated spot right there. 9 out of 10 times somebody's there to make that play. Unfortunately not, and now we've got a couple of guys on.
And he gets around on one and hits it high and deep to straightaway right. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one.
2 home runs in 3 days.
Striding forward now is the DH, Randall McHenry. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hit.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Meanwhile here, this is going to be trouble out there in left center, as it ought to be good for extra bases. The relay, the tag, and he is out at second. Into the box now, Randall McHenry, already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here.
McHenry.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Oh, and he leaves the fastball up there. Mistaken location. He is going to pay for it dearly as that ball is sent over the wall. A home run. So a 2-run shot to left center. 19th home run for him on the season, and it's now 5-3.
I know he's a confident pitcher, but there's a difference between being confident and downright foolish. He just offered one of the most dangerous hitters in the lineup a straight heater, and it cost.
Randall McHenry will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. The 1-0 is a high drive to left, back toward the wall, but he's going to run out of room. It's gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, his second home run of the game, as they open it up to 8-3.
Man, he should have put a bow on that pitch because it was an absolute gift. You could see that he caught too much of the plate and the hitter caught too much of the ball. Sayonara. See you next time.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Randall McHenry. Great game for him so far. 4 hits, including a couple of home runs. First pitch of the at-bat on its way, and he fouls this one off. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Souza, a 6'4" right-hander. He throws a 4-seam fastball, a changeup, a cutter, a slider, and a sinker. The 0-2 home. Lifted into the air to shallow center. Felder ranging into the outfield, and he makes the catch as just the 1 run comes across in the inning. This one comes to a close with a 9-5 final. Trenton used a 3-run 7th to help propel them to the win. Jackie Daniels earns the win, his second. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. The game's future star.
Play ball. 3. He's out. 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 He's out. 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 Out.
Now at the plate, Randall McHenry. He went deep last night twice.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Hit hard to third.
Move it, move it, move it, move it, move it.
And a good throw gets him one gone.
All right, here's how the visitors are lining up today. And guys, when I've been looking at the numbers on this starting pitch.
3. That hit him. First base. He's third. He's out. Out. That hit him. He's back first.
Into the box, Randall McHenry. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Swinging a soft liner, and that's in there. Base hit. And no sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out. And the screen shows the story right there as that hitting streak will live to see another day.
He certainly has. He's seeing the ball so big, Matty. You see the confidence oozing off him in the box. He hasn't fished at anything in the last month or so. So I don't expect this to go away anytime soon.
And this inning is a perfect example of how quickly fortunes can change in this game. He was cruising along, hardly any trouble at all. Now he walks in a run and is still in the middle of a bases loaded mess. He's got some work to do to limit the damage.
The first baseman, number 17.
Digging in, Tom Song. He flew out in his last at bat.
Yeah, and I'm sure he'd like a base hit of some sort right here, Matty. But hey, you know what?
All right, hang on. Right here.
If he can get it deep enough, he should be able to drive in a nice run with a sac fly.
On to first, and they get them both. Stepping in, Mariano Colon. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. At the plate, Randall McHenry. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap. Hey, this pitcher better watch himself right here. The way this guy's swinging, he's got aggressive things on his mind.
Now the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. That's a base hit in the left field.
Hey, there's a base hit right there. Now they have a couple of runners on with less than 2 outs, but they're down by so much in this game that hopefully maybe they can get something started here in this inning.
Yeah, 100%, Dan. I've played the game a long time. I've never seen a big league hitter giving that bat away. You chip away and fight until that 27th out is made.
So he gets the swinging strikeout on the changeup. John Andrioli becomes out number 2 this inning.
Well, I'll have to give credit to him on the mound for not letting that previous pitch get get to him. He wanted.
And the third baseman is there to make the catch, and the inning is over. Stepping in, Randall McHenry.
The designated hitter, Randall.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike one. And he takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike two.
That swing had one purpose, and that was to put the ball over the wall. I guess he doesn't have much to lose with his team down this many at this point in the game.
Swung on and hammered. No doubt about this one. Watch it fly. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So a two-run shot to left center, number 21 for him on the season, and this lead has been cut to just 6 now.
Boy, talk about when you're hot, you're hot. Hits 2 bombs yesterday and another long bomb so far today. When this guy gets hot, he's near impossible to stop. I'm not giving this guy a pitch anywhere close to 3.
4-4, take the base. Out.
Nine to 3, the final tally here in this one. The Fisher Cats jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Joe Branch earns his first win of the season. Ezra Vasquez was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. Time for minor league baseball here on the show.
Let's play ball. Out. 3. He's out. You're out. He's safe. Out. 3.
Leading off the inning, Randall McHenry, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Randall McHenry.
Here it comes. Fouled off. The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
Okay, here's a defense for the away team. And guys, taking a look at this defense is going to have to be stout today. Starting pitcher with an ERA.
Striding in, Randall McHenry. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
McHenry brings a ton of pop to the plate with him, particularly against right-handed pitching. Some guys don't drive the ball as well when facing a pitcher who throws from the same side that they swing the bat, but that's certainly not the case here.
Yeah, this guy just absolutely hammers right-handed pitching. You know, some guys like the ball in, coming towards them, and that's exactly what the righty-on-righty matchup presents itself. A 2-seamer in, a 4-seamer that leaks out over the plate, a hanging breaking ball. This guy seems to absolutely hammer those.
Ready once again, Randall McHenry. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer if he puts somebody else on. We'll see if he can find it.
Now the 1-0. Saw his eyes light up that time, but he swung at a bad one there.
Oh, man, he took a swing and a half at that one. I think some frustration is creeping into these guys, so he might have just been trying to get his guys on the board with one swing.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Alford on the move. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Stepping up now, Randall McHenry. Fourth trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but you just have to let that get out of the way as best you can. You have to approach this at bat just like any other. Otherwise, you're just getting in your own way.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. He pulls into second safely as they also push across a score to make it a one-run game.
He was on cruise control the entire game, but he gets brought back to reality here. An RBI double gets them on the board, and now that they've broken the dam, we'll see if they can generate some more runs going forward.
Now batting, Tom Song, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
Song.
Inside, he misses ball 4.
Yeah, that strategy is great when it works, but when it doesn't, it's ugly, and he was here to face one guy, and he couldn't get it done.
Into the box now, Sam Meredith,
now
and a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th.
Meredith.
Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end. Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. The New Hampshire Fisher Cats jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Jason Ivey earns his first win of the season.
7 hits, 1 error. They left.
Welcome to ML. Now in the box, Randall McHenry hitting .500 in the series so far. 4 for 8. Hit on the ground to third. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. 1 hit, 1 left. Digging in for his second at-bat, Randall McHenry. 0 for 1 here in the early going. He's set. Here it comes. Line drive to left. Hernandez has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well.
Digging in to try it again, Randall McHenry. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
McHenry.
Here comes the first pitch. A ball and no strikes.
2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer. If he puts somebody else on, we'll see if he can find it.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Now a curveball's in there. 1-2 now.
Love that pitch right there, and he executed it perfectly. A big arcing curveball that starts at the batter's hip and then just bends onto the inside corner. A lot of hitters have a tendency to open up way too early, and they can't make good contact on that pitch.
Peters at third, Meredith on second, Hammer at first, 1 gone. Lined hard toward right center. And this is going to get down for extra bases as that'll get 2 and possibly all 3 home. And the second run will score as well.
As a manager, you have to give your starter every opportunity to work his way out of trouble, but I think they went with him maybe 1 batter too long. The bases loaded double blows this thing wide open, and the starter's probably on his last legs now.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. John Andrioli tripled homer run last time through, so we'll see what he's got in store here.
Yeah, guys, that was the first triple of the year for him, and you got to believe it's not going to be his last. The way this guy can absolutely fly, any ball in the gap screams triple.
Striding into the box,
The
Tom
baseman,
Song.
number
He's 1 for
17.
2 in the ball game.
Song.
A line shot to third base, and he'll take it to the bag for the out, and there's your unassisted double. In now, Randall McHenry. He drove in 2 with a double in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A high fastball is in there.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Popped him up. Stroud will put this one away, and the side is retired. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and 7-4 the final finish today. The Trenton Thunder took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Cal Bowers earns the win, his second.
Thunder. 7 runs on 9 hits, 2 errors.
The show's continuing coverage of East. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Randall McHenry. He was 1 for 4 with a 2-bagger in yesterday's game.
McHenry.
Belted deep center field. Young racing back.
Grinding hard, grinding hard.
And he makes a nice catch on the. Track as that ends the inning. An inning in the books, no score. So coming to the plate,
Now
Randall
batting, the
McHenry.
designated
He flew
hitter,
out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty.
McHenry.
Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
You see a guy taking swings like this. I think as a pitcher right here, you got to expand the zone even more.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Hard ground ball to third, and just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit. And as you see right there, that'll push his hitting streak yet another game, as he has been on fire this month.
You know what, Matty? I don't see it ending anytime soon. And we got to take a look at the upcoming matchups, but this guy is absolutely locked in the plate, and I don't think anybody gets him to lose his toehold right now.
Now
at the plate,
right
John
fielder,
Andrioli.
John
He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.